These tales concern themselves, for the most part, with a race of monstrous beings called the Langoliers. Their job, their mission in life, was to prey on lazy, time-wasting children. What if time is not an infinite resource, but needs to be disposed of and recycled in order to keep progressing? Stephen King's novella, The Langoliers, starts with a plane making a mysterious emergency landing in Bangor, Maine. The passengers find themselves in a place that exists outside of present time. The city is deserted. There's no electricity. The clocks don't move. Food has lost its flavor. And soda pop has no fizz. Craig looked out the open doorway for a moment, looked at the deserted tarmac and the wide, slightly polarized terminal windows on the second level, where no happy friends and relatives stood waiting to embrace arriving passengers, where no impatient travelers waited for their flights to be called. Of course, he knew. It was the Langoliers. The Langoliers had come for all the foolish, lazy people, just as his father had always said they would. This deserted version of Bangor, Maine can be described as a liminal space. Liminal spaces are abandoned locations which usually serve as transitional places between reality and unreality, time and timelessness, the known and the unknown. They evoke an eerie sense of dread, and one sees a familiar space left lifeless by disuse, like an abandoned shopping mall, or Times Square during the COVID-19 lockdown. This sense of dread drives one passenger, Craig Toomey, to a murderous level of delirium. What happens to today when it becomes yesterday? What happens to the present when it becomes the past? It waits, dead and empty and deserted. It waits for them. It waits for the timekeepers of eternity, always running along behind and cleaning up the mess in the most efficient way possible, by eating it. Eldritch horror is a genre pioneered by writers like H.P. Lovecraft, Edgar Allan Poe, and Stephen King. It involves monsters that are more than mortal creatures, but incomprehensible forces of cosmic nature. The Langoliers are eldritch terrors, spherical monsters that feed on lost time and bear a resemblance to the horrors of the deep ocean. We fear them because they represent the existential dread tucked deep into our subconscious. Acknowledging this fear would drive us just as mad as Craig Toomey. What the hell do you know about time? Ask me. Ask me, I know about time. I know all about time. Time is short, sir. Time is very fucking short.